Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about busy activities and how to keep the little ones busy while you are homeschooling, or if you're not homeschooling, how to keep them busy, period. It is hard keeping the toddler age kiddos sitting down and still while you homeschool. I know this from experience because we currently homeschool 3. I've got Megan, who is 16, Connor is 11, Reagan is 10, and then Kennedy is at the very end, she's 3. So there's a pretty big age difference between her and the rest of the children. So I always try to come up with things that keeps her occupied while we're doing homeschooling lessons, at least more of the harder lessons that we go through, the ones that I actually have to sit down and discuss with the kids. So I thought that's what we would do today. I would share a few busy bag activities, that's what we call them around here, and pretty much it's just little things to keep the preschoolers occupied. Okay, and you'll see in front of me I have an assortment of supplies. We're going to be using Play-Doh for one of the busy bag activities. So I've got just a few cans of Play-Doh. Any color is fine. I'm also going to be using numerous items that I picked up from Dollar Tree. All of these were talked about in my homeschool edition Dollar Tree haul. You can check that out. It's a few videos back. We've got a couple of ice cube trays right here, the plastic ones. I also have some foam counting blocks that we're going to be using. These foam beads. You'll need some Ziploc bags to store your busy bag activities, at least some of them that will fit in the Ziploc bags. I'm also going to be working with clothespins today, and these are the wooden clothespins. You can get the plastic if you choose. Dollar Tree, $1, and you get 36. That's a lot. I'm also using this tin foam sheets, various colors. I've got my cookie sheet that I also purchased at Dollar Tree. We're going to be using that. You will need your scissors for you, not the little ones of course. And I'm also going to be using my 1-inch hole punch. This is optional. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can still use your scissors. Alright guys, the first activity that I'm going to work on, I'm going to be using my colored foam sheets. You don't have to use foam if you do not have it. You can also use felt. You can even use construction paper. It's totally up to you. I'm also going to be using our wooden clothespins and scissors. Alright, so this is going to be an art kit. I'm going to cut one of those paint little artist palettes out of the yellow here, and I'm just going to pretty much trace and then cut out. And you might want to get like a pencil or a pen. This is the closest thing to me, a brown crayon. Alright, so I'm just going to draw a little artist palette right here. You know, it's the thing that they hold all their paints in. And it's like a circle, and it's got a little weird shape at the top. Like a curve. Alright, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. But here it is. I don't know if you could see that. Alright, and now all you want to do is trim it with your scissors. Just cut around it. And these foam sheets are awesome because they are so easy to cut. Alright, but this is going to be our little artist palette. Here is the palette that we just cut out. I'm going to set it aside, and now we are going to put paint on this. And by paint, I mean we are going to cut out little paint splatters with the felt that we have. As you can see, I get quite a few different colors in that pack, and all of this was $1. Alright, so we're just going to put the paint just like it would look if an artist was doing this. If he was holding this in his hand. Just imagine an artist's little paint palette. Alright, so I'm just going to put little splatters of paint all the way around here, as many as I can fit, but you don't want it too crowded. And again, you can pretty much freehand this, or you can, you know, get out your marker and trace it, draw and trace it. All right, but let me show you. You just want them looking like little paint splatters, just something like that. And then you're gonna take some glue. I'm gonna use just a little bit of hot glue. You can also use, if you want to be able to change the colors out, you can use Velcro. Just put Velcro on the back of here and then one right here. But they're going to go right there all the way around the palette. Okay, but here is the palette after I have glued all of the little paint splatters all around. Very colorful and cute. And with all of this foam left over, you could probably make numerous little paint palettes, but I think it's pretty cute. All right, now for the next step, we are going to be using our clothespins. So you'll want to take out clothespins out of the package, and however many paint splatters you put on your palette, that's how many clothespins you're going to need. So we use 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm going to go ahead and get 7. And again, these items all came from Dollar Tree. Very inexpensive ideas for your littles. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now you're going to take all of your foam, the same colors that we used right here, and you are just going to clip, let's see, we got this purpley pink, just gonna clip a small portion off. Now for this part, we're gonna make it look like the tip of a paintbrush. So just kind of curve it, I guess, just to make it look like a little paintbrush. All right, and then we're just going to glue it right here to the clothespin, just like that. Like that right there. Okay, and also to make it look like a genuine paintbrush, you can also take and just cut some little slits at the top. I mean, it's just, you know, it's up to you. Now this part you might, I don't know if this glue is going to stick. It should stick since this is a wooden clothespin, but you can also use your hot glue for this part. But there is our first paintbrush. Now what they do, after you have all of your paintbrush clothespins complete, whatever color is on your paintbrush, they're going to take it and clip it onto the palette, just like that. So you're gonna match up the colors. See, this is gonna keep them busy for at least a few minutes, right? All right, so finish up your paintbrush clothespins using the same colors of the paint splatters. Alright guys, for this activity I'm going to be using those ice cube trays that I got at Dollar Tree, and of course you get 2 to a pack. I'm going to be using various colors of pom-poms. These little cubes, they're all different colors, and these beads. I'm also going to be using some of the colored foam sheets that we used earlier, because we are going to make this another color sorting activity. or you can do it as a number activity, just depending on, you know, what you want to do. All right, so if you're going to be doing the color sorting activity, you'll need to cut squares of your foam, like this is blue, but you want to make them big enough where they fit in here into your ice cube tray. You want them to go down at the bottom, just like that. You can't really see because, hello, this is blue. All right, but anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut squares and line up all of my ice cube trays on the inside with a color. The color's gonna go down there. Alright guys, so now that we have added all of the color squares to the ice cube tray, now it's time to have some sorting fun. Now you see all the colors down there? They're just going to take their pom-poms, which are assorted colors here, and they're going to add them according to the color that is inside the tray. Like all of the yellows would go in the yellow slot, and the reds will go in the red slot. There's a red. Green will go green. You see what I'm doing here. There's purple. And that is how they can do it with the colors. Now, if you want to do it with the numbers, you can just print out some numbers, a bunch of numbers like 1 through 10 or 12, however many ice cube holes there are, and just put them down here at the bottom of the tray, and then they can take and put however many pom-poms with the number. And this is just another little activity, and the possibilities for this one are pretty much endless because you can do so much with the sorting and the numbers and the colors and shapes and all that good stuff. Alright, but there is activity number 2. Now we will move on to the last activity for today. Alright guys, for the last activity of the day, we're going to be working with Play-Doh. Be a little fun time for the kiddos. I'm also going to be using my cookie sheet. I'm using a printout of a bubblegum machine. And if you do not have a laminating machine, you'll need a page protector. And we talked about these in a recent video. I think it was the window cling tutorial. But these work just fine for what we are doing. You'll need some markers, some colored pencils, or a crayon if you want to color the base of your bubblegum machine, that is. Alright, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and color the base of my bubblegum machine right now. I'm going to color it red. Alright, I just wanted to share with you guys that I can still color and stay inside the lines. Okay, now that you have colored your bubblegum machine, you're going to slip it in the page protector and we are going to be finished. This was super easy, super duper easy. Alright, so now it is protected with the plastic here. Alright, now I'm going to take my cookie sheet and I'm just going to put my page protector inside, and this just holds as like a little holder for them. They can put it in their lap. Alright, so the object of this activity is for them to use various colors of Play-Doh, of course. You are going to call out a number with a color, and they have to make that many Play-Doh gumballs and stick them inside their bubblegum machine. For example, if you were to call out 2 blue gumballs, they would have to take out blue Play-Doh and form it into a gumball shape and put the 2 blue gumballs in the Play-Doh, in the bubblegum machine. Or if you called out a pink gumball, they would do the same for the pink gumball, and so on. This is just a great activity for colors and numbers, and it's fun because they're working with Play-Doh. So yeah, this one is a favorite of mine, and I hope you guys like it. I will leave a link down below where you can get a printout of the Bubblegum machine if you want to, or you can print out a colored one. It's totally up to you, but that is activity number 3. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope it gave you some new ideas to use with the littles while you are homeschooling the olders, or just gave you an idea to do with your little ones in general. Yeah, so I hope you had fun, and I will talk to you tomorrow in the next video.